All right, welcome everybody to the Angel Raphael Sunday call. Missing everyone so much. We're going to work with some light codes. The main energy coming in right now, we're in this beautiful full moon. It's been shining through my bedroom at night. I hope you guys got to see it. It's so big and massive, at least where it is that I am, and bringing in a lot of illumination, shedding a lot of light on a lot of things. And we're going to tune to light language and channeling today, opening up to channeling, connecting with the Ascended Masters and the angels and beings of light and your personal guides so that you can embody them more, connect with them, bring them into 3D to help you in this transition that we're moving through 3D and 5D as we straddle the worlds together. So I will channel Raphael and we will do that in a minute. A couple announcements. We do have the summer solstice, which is really, really important. And it's coming up on, as it's always on the same date, June 21st. And the process with it, I don't know if you guys have ever seen my little magic egg. Some of you have, and you know that I have carried it with me for many, many years to very sacred sites around the world. And it carries a lot of codes. And a dear friend of mine who I collaborate with the Ascension Master Light Code Oracle deck, who's the artist, is going to be in the Arctic Circle on June 21st. And she took the egg to Mount Everest and some other places and is bringing it. And Raphael has asked her to drop the egg in the Arctic Circle, and all these codes are going to emanate in, and it's going to connect with the north, moving the energy through the toric field around the planet. And what is being asked of all of you, if you're able and you would like to participate in this activation on the 21st, is I'm going to send out a Google Doc, and I want to know where it is that you are in the world. And I've started creating a map. It's really interesting to me who's showing up and wants to be involved and where they are. So far, we have everybody, at least on every continent, and lots of different countries are coming in. And what we're going to do is we're going to be sending light from our heart chakra, the green and ray, and we'll be also working with the sapphire ray as a rainbow of light all the way to where Debashree will be. It will go into her crown through her system. I think she'll be feeling a lot of energy that day. And then she's going to be dropping the egg. And in turn, that toric field is going to expand and return a lot of light to all of you, amping up your energetic field and increasing your light body vibration and restructuring it from a harmonic standpoint, the whole structure of your field. So this is powerful not only for the water on the planet and the land, for the planet as a whole, but for all of us and our healing and the ascension process. It is going to be at 10 a.m. New York time, because I'm hoping to have it completed at the height of the solstice, which is 10:57 New York time. In the Arctic, I think it'll be 4:57 p.m. And depending where you are in the world, you can take a look at the time zone. We are doing this whole activation donation base because I don't want money to get in the way with anyone. So you can either donate $1 or whatever you feel comfortable with. The suggested donation is $21. And if you're in a lot of abundance and you want to make up for some other people, you can donate more. It's up to you. So I believe I have to look at the calendar. I'm not sure. It's a Wednesday or a Thursday morning. So mark June 21st on your calendar. When I send out the replay, I will send out the link for it. And if you want to participate in it, let me know so that I can get you on the map and get everything organized. We have a couple weeks. All right, so I'm going to channel today, bring in Raphael. We're going to attune to the Council of Light and the beings and embody them and bring their energy back and work with bringing in energy to support you in your own channeling process. The next code, the Lemurian Dolphin Crystal Temple Code, man, that's a mouthful. Starts on June 12th. That is a big code, but it's very galactic, has to do with star seeds, dolphins, healing the water, receiving healing, working with telepathy, opening your third eye. It's a very expansive code. If that code resonates with you, we're going to work with the Lemurian crystals, the Lemurian beings, the whales, the dolphins, different portals, galactic energy, and sacred sites around the planet. We just are finishing up the forgiveness code, which is much more grounded. This code will be very like up here, crown chakra, high dimensional energy. And if you want to connect in with that and amp up your spiritual connection and attune to those beings, I believe that it's 40% off till tomorrow, and then it'll go back to normal. And it starts on June 12th. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's get started. I'm going to turn off the mic while I tone, and I will be right back, and we will talk to Raphael. Casey's not here today to moderate to whatever's, but I think it's all going to be just fine. Oh, hello. We are very delighted to be here at this time, as we are here in droves to assist you as those are aligning with our frequency, to support you in the opening up spaciousness, in the allowing of your energy to merge with higher aspects of yourself and divine beings that are still connected and corded to you in a level in which you can embrace them more, bringing forth very high dimensional energy and information for you that may show itself and present itself in different ways. For some of you, between now and the solstice at the peak of light that will descend upon a portion of your planet over a period of time in which the sun setting and the darkness comes into a minuscule opportunity, that light of the codes that are coming from the rays of the sun are amping up and amplifying the vibration here that is supporting a great awakening. And as you move into the peak of this energy, we are in deep appreciation of your willingness to support us in our mission from the angelic realm, and others that are here today in coding and awakening different aspects that are needed for deep healing, for deep remembering that the earth and its ability and willingness to come into balance is of great importance on a galactic level. With that, we are inviting you to take a deep breath, reminding you that a willingness to let go, a willingness to open and to surrender into the divinity and perfection of whatever may be unfolding in this now moment, knowing that it is here to serve you in whatever form it is showing itself, although sometimes packaged in pain, physically, emotionally, and mentally, an understanding in the pulling back from a larger viewpoint in the gift that may seem small, but is in there, with a willingness to look at it. And in that, there is a softening and a spaciousness where you can begin to attune to parts of self that would like to merge and interface with you in a way that allows you to receive very high quotations of light and energy that support you on your healing journey and the evolution and unfolding of your experience, but also is very valuable in supporting the mission and the purpose of why it is that you are here and the work in which you have to do and to share with others. For when you all speak often of channeling, perhaps you think of it in the way in which is occurring right now, as I am embodying and merging or interfacing my residence that is a residential, or that is not the correct word, vibrational match with Kelly, allowing me to communicate in this way as I am attuning to higher frequencies that are able to merge with her in the way in which the voice and the vocal cords open, is something that is occurring for all of you. And it is showing itself in different ways, as you may be a leader or a guide that is putting things together for others and making connections, or perhaps you are writing very quickly and energy is coming in that way, or all of a sudden you begin to draw or design images and you're not sure where it is that they are coming from, or your body starts to move spontaneously, or your hands, or a need to make a sound or a voice that you feel or hear that is guiding you, in which you find yourself in a place that is synchronistic, where others are aligning with messages and attuning to sacred sites. And it is all of that and more. But when you make a conscious decision with your intent that you are deeply wanting and ready to connect with whatever guide or being that can support you on your journey to evolve and to elevate your experience and your vibration, and to expand the ability to share your gifts, that during this time of the full moon, the energy is so amplified, as you also are aware of its position and its alignment with the toric field of the north, and the energy that is moving rapidly in alignment with the galactic core that is supported by the attractor, meaning that the ability to attract and to merge with these vibrations is much easier today than it is at other times, because there is a space like a sliver that is open, that allows you to pass through and to connect in new ways. And so we are wanting to do that today. And the way in which we would like to proceed is to remind you in this now moment to place your hand upon your heart, taking in a nice deep breath. And as you are breathing in and letting go, begin to attune to your heart. Recognize and begin to feel the beating of the heart, and a deep remembering that it is beating on its own and you are not doing it, but something is. And that energy that is beating your heart, that innate intelligence, knows everything. And everything that you are looking to think about or figure out, or any answer that you are seeking, lives and dwells within this intelligence and is available to you as you allow it to surface in the surrendering of the mind, in the surrendering and the need to figure it out, to solve it, to grasp at a solution, but rather simply to let go, to surrender, to open space for that innate intelligence to guide you and lead you where you need to go, to open doorways and to bring you along the path in whatever needs to align for your highest good. This sometimes, when one is not fully listening, can be difficult. Pain can arise, suffering can occur. You can feel lack in some way, lack of love, lack of abundance, lack of purpose, lack of direction, lack of health. And something might start to be difficult or painful. But in that, there's a cracking or an opening, a surfing of vulnerability that arises, even a weakness. And in that space, often there can be a letting go, a softening into it, a deep trusting when you finally stop resisting it and to begin to bring love to it. Today, we want to connect you with beings that you have known before you arrived on earth, those that are so loving and gentle, who hold a very high frequency and have learned so much of this and are here to assist you and merge with you at times to be a guiding light for you and for others. And so bring your energy and your hand now down to your solar plexus, placing it over your belly button, connecting here with this energy. This is your power source. Start to feel and sense this energy here. Are you in your power? Are you aligned with it? Or are you still focused on meeting others' expectations and needs? Or are you judging yourself or others? If you are, you may need to recalibrate this energy here as you come back into alignment of your worthiness, standing in your power, knowing that you are a divine being, and releasing the energies of shoulds and moving into the energy and alignment of remembering what it is that you truly do desire and are wanting, and giving yourself permission to align with that. Worrying in that your behavior or choices will hurt others may feel and sense as admirable, but when out of balance, you are not in your power. And this is no good, actually, for them or you. We are working right now in this area. Begin to sense our hands as I am and Archangel Michael together are with you, placing our hands upon your belly button and your solar plexus as we are integrating the energy and aligning it back into source, that you may remember your own divinity and that you are a powerful being. As your hand is here on your solar plexus, you may begin to remember that there is a cord here. You're conscious and aware of the cord that was cut from your mother as you were born. That was the umbilical cord. But there is an etheric cord here, and this cord spirals through time and space. And inside this spiral and this cord of light is all the remembering, information, knowing of everything in this lifetime that has ever been said or done or felt or heard, for everything is recorded here. And as you pass through it, information may come to light that is supportive on your journey. Traveling along this cord we will do shortly, but we will move counterclockwise as we will be moving back in time along the cord until we meet the moment of your first breath, as we will travel then in and through the cord of your umbilical cord back into the womb. As we travel into the womb, you will just be there for a few moments, resting in the void of this beautiful spaciousness in which development occurred. Returning beyond that, another cord will appear as you spiral, moving counterclockwise again, returning back to source itself. This is a landing place before moving into the spaciousness where all things unify, and is a place that is easy to access our energy. When I say ours, I mean mine, as you know me as Archangel Raphael. And yet I am much more than that, for I am not singular, but I come as multifaceted, multi-layered, and multidimensional. With me are other energies that embody other vibrations and frequencies. And we have gathered today on the full moon in a particular location, in a temple filled with crystal, sitting together in a circle, waiting for you to arrive. When you arrive, you may begin to feel and sense us. With me are all of the energies connected to all of you listening to this transmission now or at any time that are there to love you, guide you, and interface with you so that you may resonate with the same vibration, carrying our energy with you as it may support you and it unfurls in your journey. It is that you will notice there are beings there that you associate with protection or boundaries or self-love or power, worthiness, healing, music, sound, art, and much more. You will sense us and we will be there, knowing that we love you. And when you arrive, you will notice us and a light will turn on in which you will be attracted to one of us and a merging will occur. We have agreed to this today, for it is that we have and are here simply to be and want to be of service to you and to the earth at this time. This is our mission and reason for being. And as we merge with you, we will follow you along your spiral back into your solar plexus, merging and remaining with you for as long as you would like, helping you along your path. Of course, only if you are willing and you want to. And at any time you don't want to connect with us, you can simply let us know, for we have no need to be anywhere in which we are not desired. With that, we encourage you now to take a nice deep breath. As you are listening to this voice, as I am transmitting my vibration, you are starting to feel calmer and more relaxed, letting go of the mind and allowing the jaw to relax and the shoulders. As you are listening to me, you are moving into a deeper and deeper state of consciousness, letting go and opening up, remembering that you are divine and that there is a perfect plan in alignment and in accordance with your own design, made by you and for you. Breathing and letting go with your hand upon your solar plexus. Notice if you can sense and feel a little tugging, a connection to the spiral. For some of you, the spiral or cord may feel silver and glittery. For others, gold or translucent or white. And for some, it may have a resonance or a sound, a harmonics to it. Feel into what it feels like to you. It may appear as a rainbow, or it may be multifaceted in different forms or colors. Sensing it and its connection, it has always been here, and yet your attention doesn't usually fall upon it. With your hand there and connected now to it. Begin to feel yourself merging with it, like you are going down a slide. You are separate from the slide, but you're using it to get somewhere for now, and you are on it and connected to it. As you connect to it, it begins to move like a conveyor belt, and you are moving with it. Just allow yourself, oh, so gently, to move with it. And as you are moving, you begin to spiral counterclockwise. As you are spiraling, just let go and surrender, letting go even more. And in doing so, you are going back in time. We are moving backwards 5 years ago, bringing an awareness to the age that you were 5 years ago, tuning into who you were at that time, recognizing how much has changed, how much you have grown, how much more awareness you have, patting yourself on the back a bit, that you are more conscious of this now. Also noticing how much the planet has changed, how much has transpired, and energetically how different things are. It's all perfect, and it was aligned this way for you. Keep moving backwards, continuing to counterclockwise now, another 5 years. Going back now, where are you? Connecting to this time, feeling your energy then and vibration with a recognition of how much has changed, how much you have grown, what has transpired. Keep moving counterclockwise, inviting the spiral to land you wherever is most beneficial, sensing and remembering things as they are coming into your awareness now, perhaps pivotal moments that happened. Keep spiraling back until you reach the age of 18. There you are, 18 years old, so young. Connect into yourself then. Merge with yourself on your timeline there. Sense yourself and feel the body of yourself as an 18-year-old. You might enjoy that body. It might be healthier or more flexible. Are you in your body? Connect with your consciousness. What is it like then? How conscious are you? What is happening? Noticing how much has changed, and yet the essence of you is still there. Continue spiraling now back to the age of 12. You are young here, just 12 years old, connecting to what life is like, connecting to your body as a 12-year-old. This body may seem foreign to you, and yet it is you. It is a part of you, and it is always with you, as this little boy or girl is also always with you, connecting with its energy and sending it love, compassion, and understanding. Traveling again on the spiral, back just a few years to the age of 7. You are 7 years old. You are small, but you are coming into an understanding of self. Connect here. This is a pivotal time. Many beliefs are made here. Many understandings about the world are formed. Connect with those beliefs and understandings that you made decisions about, and know that many of those may still be with you, bringing love and compassion to yourself here. Begin to spiral back now, even further. You are 2 years old. Perhaps you are walking. Notice where you are and who is around you. Begin to sense their presence, connecting with their energy. Some of them may have passed and others still here. Attuning to them and to you, bringing compassion to this time. And now taking a nice deep breath, we're going to spiral even further, moving into the womb, traveling through the belly button of your birth mother. Feel her now. Connect with her energy. If you know her, this is easy. And if not, you can sense her presence. For after all, she was your home for 9 months. Moving into the womb, connecting with your mother, feeling and sensing her energy. The lights have gone out, and you are in the darkness, in the void, in the resting place of nothingness. It is warm here and soft. There are no worries. Sometimes you hear a sound or you move a bit, but you're just simply being and floating in the space of this comfort. Connecting here to this space, remembering that you decided to enter this womb, that you chose to come here, that you had a mission, a purpose, a family, a soul connection, a reason, and you chose this. There you are, waiting to enter this foreign place, just relaxing and floating. And now, notice inside the empty space of the womb, in the dark void itself, that there's a tenderness spot, a softening. It is a calling to you, as if you're being pulled toward it. It's very dark, like a tunnel, and yet it's comforting and familiar. You notice yourself just moving toward it, and you're wanting to travel through it. You're deeply curious. You start to move into it, and you feel yourself moving rapidly, as if you're moving through a dark space. But it is so comforting and familiar. You're moving very fast, almost as if you're spiraling on some level. And as you are doing this, you start to notice ahead a light. This light is strong and bright, almost blinding, and yet you have no eyes that can see it, but you can sense and feel it, and it's warm. There's something very loving about it, and you are called to it. You keep moving toward it, and as you move toward it, you're almost immersed in it. You're just in the light now, embraced and held in this light. There is a feeling of warmth everywhere, a coming home. You're adjusting to it, and yet it feels so free, as if you're just floating in the emptiness, but all is perfect. You begin to calibrate to it and notice that you are informed by the senses, and whatever it is that you are in is able now to see as your eyes begin to gently open, and you notice around you are other beings. Some of them are in orbs, like floating bubbles of sorts, and others are starting to form in a familiar way as they are taking on that in which you know, to have a face and a robe, to have an eyes and a crown, to appear in something familiar and easy, of remembering. They're all around you. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. You can feel light like gems and crystals emanating from their hearts. They're so powerful, as if they are all knowing. You sense them. Some of them start to approach you as if they're floating toward you, and you notice them. They're familiar faces in a way. They have names that are known through history on Earth. They have a context that is starting to come into formation for you. You begin to see Lakshmi as she floats over, and golden coins rain all over her, remembering her beauty and her light, that she supports those, aligning with abundance. You notice Kali and her blue skin as her tongue is hanging out, and her fierceness, yet she's so gentle, and her power is emanating all around her. You see Sekhmet and the lioness head upon her, and her roar, and her beautiful fur, and her golden light all abound. You notice Archangel Michael and the cobalt blue emanating from him as he moves away from the spiraled energy and from the sphere in which he was contained, and his wings begin to come out as if they are so large that they could embrace and hold you, as he carries the energy of protection. I am there radiating a beautiful green ray coming from my heart, and my hands are large as I may place them anywhere upon your body to support you in your healing journey. Notice and sense the Syrian beings, the beings of light. Adama is here, Lord Lantos, archangels from all sects are present, sensing and feeling our vibrations, as White Buffalo Woman is here, and the goddesses of the Celtic and the North are present. Sense them, notice and feel. There are hundreds of us from all that you can think of present, and those in which you have loved who are no longer in form. Some of them may arise and come into vibration so that you may see them. Just surrender to it. You are surrounded by loving beings. Some have names and are known, and others you just sense as if there is a coming home, as if you've known them forever. They are so familiar. With your awareness of this and all of the energy of our light, we begin to move back from you as you stand in the center of a circle. We are surrounding you, and you are in the middle. We are wearing different garbs. Some are wearing robes. Others have large wings. Others have the head of an animal or a hieroglyphic. We come in any form you can think of. To some, we may look like extraterrestrials, and others have maintained their form of a sphere, not bothering to become familiar or easy for you. Those are some of the more rebellion ones, but they know that you know them. There are small ones too, children, and there are energies that appear like animals that come in other forms as well. Fairies and divas and leprechauns are here as well, singing and flirting and dancing about. We're all here for you, and we all carry a certain vibration. We love you and can assist you at any time. We are different notes upon your piano, here to play a song with you. aware of us now. Just take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to feel us. One of us is calling to you. Notice who that is. Something is coming out of the heart of the beloved that would like to align with you. It is like a beam of golden light shooting from their heart to your heart. Feeling and sensing this, allow yourself to follow the beam of light toward them. You are there now in front of this guide. Notice it, just standing there. Notice how it's inviting you to connect with it, that it has something to share with you, a message to bring, an energy to guide you, a way to support you on your journey. It greets you and bows to you as it places its hand upon your heart. You feel a warmth and a connection, like light is moving through your body, and you're so excited to connect. It tells you that it's going to remove its hand very gently, and when doing so, it's going to turn around. And as it turns, oh so gently, you are looking at the back of this being. And now, as you're looking at it, something almost miraculous happens. You notice a sliver, as if there is a crack down the back, an opening, as if it's almost unzipping itself in a sense. And light is coming out and beaming everywhere. And as the light is beaming, you feel some warmth and you want to connect more with it. And it's saying it's all right. It's inviting you to step into it. You notice yourself lifting your foot as you step into the form of this guide, this being, this angel. Stepping in, you feel its vibration. It is moving through all of your cells and your molecular structure, upgrading you as the light is just hitting you on every level. And you find yourself putting your hands through it as if you're putting on a garment, like a coat. You are inside now, merged with and connected to it. Feel how you're feeling. You may feel a bit taller, more open, more powerful, more alive, more vibrant. You are merging with it. At any time you can step out, but for now you've decided to step in. As you step in and you're in it, begin to have an awareness of your hands. What do they look like? Are they even there? Are they large? Are they emanating a light or a color? Looking down at your garment, what is it? Is it velvet or white, or is it nothing at all? Can you sense and feel it? Can you feel your throat and start to feel the formation of the face and the hair flowing? But more importantly, the vibration of this energy, what it carries and how you merging with it, it may support you. And as you do this, may you now allow the opening of the eye as you look through the eyes. And may you begin to speak the words of this energy. Allow its voice to come through you, to speak, to say hello, to tell you its name, to let you know why it chose you and you chose it. Allow, surrender to this. It is here to love you. And as you are in it and with it, it asks your permission. Can we stay together? Can I come home with you for a bit? Can we talk? Can you see through me and hear through me? Can I speak through you? Can we write together and play together? Can I help you? You get to decide. You can say no. It was nice meeting you, but I'm going to go back on my own. Or you can invite it to be with you at your will when you want for support and love. If you are choosing this, just begin now to turn around. And as you turn around and look, you are not there because you are inside and merged with this energy. You are one. If you didn't choose it, you see yourself and you love yourself, for there is no right or wrong choice. Either way, the spiral appears and you begin to slide down the spiral together, clockwise, moving forward, traveling through time and space, moving into and back through the dark tunnel that carries you home. As if you're sliding down rapidly through a tunnel, but embodied with something else that you have merged with, giggling in delight with this new friend that you're bringing home to share with everyone, who will help you and guide you and bring guidance and information and support and creativity and health and love and abundance. It's so exciting. Sliding together, merged as one energy, resonating with it in great delight. Sliding and sliding through, entering briefly into the womb, remembering your passageway, for this was your entrance point before. But now you are more than that, for you are returning to a place in which you have already passed that, but you bring the energy through as it is carried through the timeline of your human experience, altering and bringing light and more vibration of love to all the parts of self from the moment you took your first breath, to your first steps, to your first word, to the first moment that you looked in the mirror and knew you to be you. You're carrying this energy with you as it is loving and radiating energy of unconditional love to you as that 2-year-old, traveling along and gliding through the tunnel as you as the 7 and 12-year-old. So much compassion and resonance and joy and delight, seeing the divine perfection and unfoldment of your human experience, continuing to travel to your 18-year-old, loving, loving, loving all of you completely and absolutely in the divine perfection of your experience, bringing the energy through the thread as it glides through clockwise, through time and space, landing right where you are now. Here you are now. But instead of you being inside the form of this divine being is inside you. For there is no way to separate you. For you are one and always have been. But their energy is ignited within you more, and the vibration is present. as a guiding light to illuminate your pathway so that you may see more clearly your choices. As the moon is full and the light is here, guiding you on your journey to the sights that will appear and the unfolding of your creative process, that you may land exactly where you are meant to, radiating love from your heart and around the globe. As the toric field within your heart and body merge with the earth and the solar system, expanding this vibration. What is the quality of it? Who came with you? What is their name? Now it is time to get to know each other better. Perhaps you can write as they will write through you, as they will take your hand and write with it, as they will take your voice and speak with it, as they will look through your eyes and see with it, as they will show you and guide you, and together on your journey, you will see in a new way. You will hear, you will speak, you will write, you will draw, you will play, you will share from the vibration of this divine master, merged and interfaced with the resonance that aligns with you. Dropping in now to that, breathing and knowing that this energy is with you, aware of its color, aware of the resonance in its sound, the quality of its vibration, aware of it with you as a guiding, protective, supportive, loving energy. In a very few moments, you're going to slowly bring your awareness back into the presence of this reality. And perhaps you will write for a bit, or you will talk out loud, or sing, or share from the perspective of the divine being that is with you now. And so it is. Taking a nice deep breath, coming into the presence of the here and now, feeling and sensing this connection with this divine being, that you have merged with it. This would be a wonderful time to journal, to take a walk, whatever you need to do. All right? Love you so much. Many blessings. You can look in the email for the solstice meditations. Going to be important. And if you want to do the Lemurian code, you want to register for that now. All right? Many blessings. I'm just going to hang up so people who are still in a meditative state aren't disturbed. Love you. Bye.